In the ever-evolving world of flagship smartphones, the battle between the Pixel 8 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max is nothing short of epic. These two tech titans are locking horns. Each has its unique strengths and innovations to the forefront. Apple has been the absolute king in the industry. When it comes to software longevity, not anymore, because Google is promising 7 years of software updates with the Pixel 8 Pro, taking out the 5-year support that we have with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Meaning the Pixel 8 Pro will get updates until 2030, which is the longest on any phone in the market. Right now, 7 years might be too long for some people, but you got to respect what Google is doing now. Flagship phones are getting more expensive every single year. As we have seen with the 15 Pro Max, it's costing $100 more compared to last year's model at $1,200. This one again gives Google the upper hand because the Pixel 8 Pro cost $1,100, making it $200 cheaper than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So once again, Pixel 8 Pro biggest win against both Apple and Samsung. But what about the actual phone design-wise? Both phones have their distinct standout look. The iPhone 15 Pro Max continues the same design language as the iPhone 11 series. The titanium on the side, along with the thinner form factor, and the lighter design does feel pretty good in hand. On the other hand, Pixel 8 Pro also continues the visor design with a bit of a fresh look, thanks to more exciting colors than the lineup we see for the iPhone 15 Pro series. This year, especially when you look at the blue color on the Pixel 8 Pro, it is bound to get some attention, and in my opinion, this has to be the best blue color that I've seen on any phone out there now. Despite not using titanium, the Pixel 8 Pro is actually lighter than the iPhone 15 Pro Max, with 213 grams versus 221 grams of weight we see on the 15 Pro Max. When it comes to the displays, both phones have large displays with beautiful, bright, vibrant screens. Of course, Pixel 8 Pro took this to the whole new level with 2400 nits of peak brightness versus 2000 nits. In 15 Pro Max, the biggest difference of the front design has to be the dynamic island, which does take more space compared to the single punch hole we'd see on the Pixel 8 Pro. But we do get a more stronger facial recognition system on the 15 Pro Max, which I really like. The Pixel 8 Pro, on the other hand, and has an optical fingerprint scanner. Now camera is the reason why anyone should be buying a Pro or Ultra phone in 2023. And this is where Google is trying to beat everyone using the clever ways of AI and some hardware upgrade. First up, when it comes to main camera performance, all the other smartphone manufacturers take photos at 12 megapixel resolution. On the other hand, iPhone 15 Pro Max is the best phone hands down, as it takes 24 megapixel shots with excellent dynamic range. But as we move to other lenses, that is where Google has the potential to beat Apple. Not only Pixel 8 Pro has more resolution with the ultra-wide lens coming at 48 megapixel, it's also having f1.9 aperture compared to f2.2 on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Very likely you're going to see sharper ultra-wide angle images on the Pixel 8 Pro. As for the zoom performance, both phones have 5x zoom at 2.8 aperture. But once again, Google has 48 megapixel resolution, which you can unlock in the Pro mode, has the detail, if utilized properly, can look better on the Pixel 8 Pro than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It might not be a big difference, but what is a big difference is the iPhone 15 Pro Max taking portrait mode. Google, on the other hand, has a plan to beat the iPhone. The clever use of AI. The Pixel 8 Pro has a new feature called Video Boost, which uses AI to enhance details, HDR, and turn a Trinity footage in extreme low light situations pretty good. Google actually claims that they have best video performance in low light situation, as well as comparing their video performance directly to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Since Apple does everything in real time, which is great, Pixel 8 Pro might actually come on top. In performance and software, Apple A17 Pro chip inside the iPhone 15 Pro Max absolutely demolishes the Tensor D3 in terms of the performance numbers and efficiency, especially after the iOS 17.0 update, which has improved the performance on the 15 Pro Max quite a bit. The Tensor D3, the crazy AI features, making the Pixel 8 Pro arguably the smartest smartphone on the market, smarter than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Features like Magic Editor, which allows you to put a person into different areas in the image. Audio Eraser, that is pretty magical, can pick different audios in an environment. Google Assistant is now on steroids due to AI Bard, which has some insane capabilities, making it miles ahead of anything Siri can do right now. All this is pretty cool, but when it comes to performance numbers, and especially gaming, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is going to come on top. Now battery performance, Vice Pixel 8 Pro will be packing the same battery as last year's model. On the other hand, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is my second best battery performer in the battery drain test battle, which is a pretty good position to be in because it's a good battery time. I do think that the Pixel 8 Pro should be close to this level. Overall, the Pixel 8 Pro has to be the most unique phone in the market right now. It's not the best when you consider the Tensor G3's performance, but it is very cheeky with the AI stuff, as well as potentially the best low-light video. Highly appreciate to the video boost option. On the other hand, the iPhone 15 Pro Max has a solid main camera performance, better than any phone out there. Again, the Pixel 8 Pro is $200 cheaper. In conclusion, the Pixel 8 Pro is a unique contender in the smartphone market, challenging the status with innovative AI features and potentially game-changing video performance, not to mention the incredible 7-year software update promise. Meanwhile, the iPhone 15 Pro Max excels in camera detail, display quality, and raw processing power. It's a fierce competition between two giants, and the choice between them ultimately comes down to individual preferences and priorities.